地震！哎呦我操 ！Oh my god！ 啊！
In just a few minutes, entire cities shook. Buildings swayed, roads split apart, and the earth groaned under immense pressure. A devastating 7.7 magnitude earthquake has struck Myanmar, sending shockwaves across Thailand and China. But this isn't just another earthquake. This one left a trail of destruction that will take years to recover from. Here's what we know so far. The first tremors were felt in China's Yunnan province, rattling cities and sending people running into the streets. In Ruili, a border city with Myanmar, multiple buildings sustained heavy damage. Parking garages collapsed, and homes were left on the brink of ruin. 2 people were seriously injured, and hundreds evacuated in fear of aftershocks. The quake's reach extended beyond Yunnan, with tremors reported in Sichuan, Guizhou, and even parts of Guangxi. While China avoided massive casualties, the damage to homes, businesses, and infrastructure is staggering. But the quake's fury didn't stop there. It sent ripples into Thailand, reaching as far as Bangkok, where it triggered a nightmare scenario. Imagine walking in the heart of the city when suddenly the ground starts shaking. Skyscrapers sway. And then, disaster strikes. A 33-story building under construction collapses like a house of cards, sending a cloud of dust and debris into the air. At least 6 people have lost their lives, with over 100 still trapped beneath the rubble. Emergency teams are working against time, sifting through the wreckage to find survivors. With aftershocks continuing to rattle the city, fear grips Bangkok as authorities assess whether other high-rises might be at risk. But nothing compares to what happened at the earthquake's epicenter in Myanmar. This was ground zero for devastation. Entire villages have been wiped out. Roads are unrecognizable, split open by the sheer force of the tremor. Bridges have crumbled, isolating communities and making rescue efforts nearly impossible. The official death toll has already reached 694, with over 1,667 injured and at least 68 still missing. But experts fear the real number could be in the thousands. The situation is dire. Rescue teams, already stretched thin due to ongoing civil unrest, are struggling to reach the worst-hit areas. Myanmar's government has called for international aid, with China, Russia, India, and the UN sending emergency supplies. Yet, for thousands left homeless, food, clean water, and shelter are still out of reach. The world is watching as this crisis unfolds. The earthquake has exposed weaknesses in infrastructure, disaster response, and emergency preparedness across the region. The destruction in Myanmar, the collapse in Bangkok, and the widespread tremors in China have sparked urgent conversations about seismic risks in Southeast Asia. How could this happen? Could it have been prevented? And what does this mean for the future of earthquake-prone regions? If you want to help, consider donating to relief efforts supporting those affected by this tragedy. Every contribution matters. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as new information comes in. Subscribe for more in-depth coverage of global disasters. Stay safe, and our thoughts are with everyone impacted by this devastating event.
출발.